Hey everyone, it's Ryzen. Welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy IV: The After Years. Well, I've just gotten done making it a new moon again to refresh the moon phase. We want to buy 3 Kenpo geese. We're gonna equip those. We already have 4 of them, or 1 of them, I mean. So yeah, I already have one on Gekkou. Got one for Zangetsu. Everybody has headbands because why not? Well, I want to protect from confusion. And got fire arrows by default in Izayoi. I think that's the most useful element by default. You could go holy arrows, but fire arrows are stronger. And there's an enemy weak to ice, but I'll just switch to them. Same with holy arrows, I'll just switch to them. I would never use the lightning arrows here, but they were useful in the previous area, so it's still worth stealing them. And yeah, that's pretty good. Got the rune armlet back on Edge, because, well, I'll use this flame spell. And now we want to buy up to 20 Phoenix Sounds. We want to basically max out potions, basically, if I can pronounce it right, and then cap out on high potions, and there you go. That's basically all we got, so yeah. Well, I can actually buy another Phoenix down, so let's do that. Yeah, spend all our money, and let's go. Now this dungeon is a... timed dungeon. Don't worry about the time limit at first. Basically, the faster you do the dungeon, if you do it under 10 minutes, you're going to get a rare treasure at the end. If you don't do it under 10 minutes, you may or may not get the rare treasure at the end. It is super easy to do this dungeon under 10 minutes, but you got to get stronger A, and you got to get all the rare treasures on the normal floors. Basically, this dungeon has both rare treasures and rare treasures before the final rare treasure. So like there's common chests that are randomized, but sometimes they have a piece of equipment in them, essentially, in the 4 floors, if that makes sense. I mean, you'll see as I go. But yeah, you know, you get an A if you do it less than 10 minutes, B if you do it 10 to 20, 20 to 30 is C, and over 30 is D. You're never gonna get a rare treasure with that. Sorry, my voice died for a second there. Gonna edit out that voice there. I like totally lost my voice. But anyway, yeah, here's the dungeon. I would run, but I don't want to, because I don't want to show you. I don't want to, well, let's see. Do we get a enemy there? No. I'm gonna go into the upper right corner now. But normally, you would want to be running around here, but I want to show you the directions easier. Steel Golem, this guy's weak to ice, so if I had Shadowbind, I would use it here, but I do not. So we'll just attack. And we could use Flood, but I'm just going to go ahead and use Ice Arrows. I guess we can just auto-battle. Yeah, if you have Shadowbind, use it. Zangetsu and Edge both get it, and they will get it pretty soon. And that gives us the Killer Bow. Okay, let's go ahead and mark that one off. We're going to give that to Izayoi, of course. A little bit of an upgrade for her. Yeah, normally you'd be going faster than this, but again, I'm just showing you how to navigate the dungeon. Once you get both treasures, by the way, those guys aren't enemies, they just kind of get in your way. But yeah, there's 2 rare treasures per floor. You're not always guaranteed one, but more often than not, you'll get one. Once you get 2 of them, just ignore all the treasures. Don't worry about it. Then we'll be running through the dungeon really, really fast. Nagarahas, I would... I think these guys are susceptible to... Let's see, I think they were susceptible to Shadowbind. Yes, they are, but we'll just auto-attack them. Use potions early. Goodbye, Gekkou. Didn't want that to happen. Yep, that'll happen. People are gonna die in this dungeon. Gotta use a high potion on them now, but that's okay. I don't think you can get more than 1 rare treasure per floor. Scolders, they're weak to fire, and I think I forgot to equip the fire arrows on Izayoi. I don't think Scolders can do anything, so we want to use Flame All with Edge, but we might need to run here. It depends on if Edge dies. If Edge dies, I gotta get out of here. Yeah, I forgot to re-equip the fire arrows. Well, too late now. Their Edge should do some damage to them. Now we auto-attack. Don't worry about reviving people in battle. It is what it is. Unless I have a really good opportunity to, I'm just going to go ahead and end the battle. Don't be fooled by having 5 party members. The dungeon is not easy. It may be one of the easier ones, but it is still pretty damn brutal. And we are going to need to use a lot of potions. Now, on this floor, you can also run into a Chimera Brain. If you do so, you need to run. Mad Ogres, I think we can use Shadowbind on them? Yes, you can. Pretty sure, but you just attack these guys. Sometimes, I think it's the Nagaraja that can drop poison arrows. I don't know. I got those ones for Izayoi, and that was nice. Alright, we'll use some MP here to heal instead. There we go. Whew. Okay. Get those Mad Ogres. Got them. Simple enough. There we go, there's Shadowbind. Yeah, I think you can Shadowbind those guys. It's just not really necessary. There are some enemies where it is absolutely necessary. Now, unfortunately, you'll notice that this is the underground... I think it's the underground waterway. Near Baron, I think? I think this is where this is. But yeah, it's, just without the water. Okay, we got another one. So, we'll, get this one here. Stone Golem. We can Shadowbind this guy. And we're going to. He has no weakness. He's not weak to ice, so just attack him with the fire arrows. No big deal. There is a weird enemy in here called, I think it's called Bug Run. Shadowbind is like a paralysis thing. I have seen it miss, but basically very rarely. It works on almost every enemy here. Like, Scolders it doesn't work on. There's a few it doesn't work on, but for the most part it does. I don't think it works on Bug Run. Just use Shock if you encounter Bug Run. He's the new enemy added for the PSP version, and for some reason, Shock is instant death to him, and it's the only enemy in the game where an element does that. Lightning arrows do not do that, even though he is weak to light. Or to lightning. Black Belt Gi, we're going to give that to Edge. Now, the other thing that we can get on the first floor is the Asura Edge. Or the Asura? Not the Asura Edge, just called the Asura. Equip it on Edge, obviously, over his other katana. No, potions. You can find a Mithril Hammer here for Gekkou, which you should give to him. Balloons, one of the easiest enemies here. They're all weak to throw. Just auto attack. Don't even worry about it. Even Izayoi will wreck them here. Pretty much every character we have wrecks them. Except for Gekkou. We will max our levels just fine here, by the way. Don't worry about having 5 party members. We'll still get to level 40 with everybody. Yeah, we're gonna go down here. Lilith. I think we just attack these guys, right? I think they're the ones that use entice. No, they're the ones that do freaking slap. Okay. Then what do we do with these guys? Shadowbind them. Okay, that makes sense. It's Lamias that you want to just attack, because that's why I have headbands on. Really? You could also use Human Kite to one-shot them. That's illusions. Please use what I actually want you to use. Okay, Zangetsu, I don't know what your problem is right now. This doesn't usually happen. Are they immune to it? Maybe they're immune to it and I wrote it wrong. I must be confusing them for another enemy. Try it one more time. Huh. I guess my notes are wrong. Okay, that's weird. Must have been the wrong source or something. Just use Human Kite then. I'll just change this in my notes. Yeah, Human Kite to one shot. Well, whatever. I'm not restarting because of that. They're definitely immune to it. Because it wouldn't have done that otherwise. We do have Restore Weed, which is... Oh, really? It doesn't cure all status ailments? Oh, okay. Well, that sucks. Definitely want to one-shot those guys. Because otherwise they'll silence you, and that's actually annoying here. Get this chest. Oh, I got both of them. Okay, I didn't realize you could do that. Okay, Scolders and Steel Golem. We want Ice Arrows here. No, we want Fire Arrows, which we have by default. Yeah, we want to kill the Scolders. In fact, let's flame one of them. Yeah, that's what we'll do here. And then we'll Shadowbind the Steel Golem. I know Scolders are immune to Shadowbind. Okay, there we go. Simple enough. We got this guy now. Obviously, I'm not going to edit out any battles because of the time limit. And I will be showing you a later run when I have all the treasures on these floors. Once you get those, just go ahead and run to the end of the dungeon. Ignoring all the treasures and, you know, fight the enemies, but then I'll be actually doing a, like, okay, well, I'm running through to get the rare treasures thing, basically at that point. Yes, we're going to be using a lot of potions. Go down here. Oh, okay, these guys. Take out the caterpillars last, because they counter with slow. Bloodflower's weak to fire, so we'll be taking advantage of that. All these other guys. Oh, I should have had... Actually, no, that's okay. That's awful. Here, get the Bloodflower, because he's weak to fire. I hope that you actually had fire arrows on. Nope, you didn't. I want fire arrows by default, but I guess I forgot. Oh my god, this is awful. Nope, I didn't want to do that. Now I'm going to get hit with slow. Luckily it missed. Now we just auto battle the rest of the way. Yeah, the slow counter's annoying, but it is what it is. Come on, game. Come on, hit the guy. Thank you. They're worth the fighting because they give a lot of experience, but now I have to use eye drops. Oh boy. I know Restore Weed cures that. Yeah, there we go. It costs a lot, though. Luckily, we have some eye drops from the dungeons. Otherwise, just use Restore Weed. Yeah, we want to keep going. And then we want to actually go up here. Now, I think we can either go down and to the right, or we can go up here and go through this secret passage over here. I think it's still here. These are the ones you can just attack. This is why we have headbands. Entice doesn't work on us because we're immune to it. Holy cow. That did a ton of damage. Please don't hit I'm surprised she got an attack off because she's countering so much. Usually it like slows her down a little bit. Oh, the other one did. Oh, yeah. This can happen sometimes, so you probably don't want to go this way. That's a scripted encounter. But it is faster, so either way. You might want to go take... Well, I'll show you. This way, when you get that chest, because it's safer. You might not get a more enemy encounters that way. We got weaker, so that's good, but you can get stronger. So when I'm actually running through the dungeon, I will definitely be taking the path that does not have that. This guy we're going to Shadow Bind. I'm not even going to switch rows until I get to Izayoi. Okay, well, we can die horribly. Zangetsu, please. I need you to do something. I didn't realize there was a... You're smelling salts? No, you don't. Since he's Shadow Binded, I can actually revive. I didn't realize there was a forced encounter tile there. My notes had me going the other way, but I was curious if that secret passage was there. But yeah, take the other path. That's what I would recommend. I don't like those forced encounter tiles. We have to learn. We have to go on one of them. Oh, Edge finally learned Shadow Bind, which is good. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and use. Don't be afraid to use Izayoi's MP for healing. I mean, that's her primary purpose. I wouldn't use Edge's because he wants to use Flame here and there. This is the Mist Cave, by the way. Yeah, I know, it's kind of lame that it's just palette-swapped dungeons we've been to, but... Fire arrows, yeah, attack the Blood Flower. Everybody else can attack the Hell Flappers. We're gonna go between the two stairs, which is basically the forced encounter that we have to fight. Oh, crap. Okay, Flame with Edge, okay. Attack the Blood Bones, because they're easier to kill. Yeah, Flame with Edge, Flame all. Beat the fire, go ahead and do that. That's bad. I was trying to get Zangetsu to kill him for less split damage, but it didn't work. Oh, that's not good either. Okay, Shadow Bind and attack. We could use Ice Arrows, but he's Shadow Binded, so it's fine. If he was just by himself, I'd probably switch, but, you know, we had those Scolders around, so I'm lazy. Trying to be kind of efficient with my potion usage here. There's definitely a scripted encounter here. I know that. I don't think we can run from this one. Oh, no, I guess we can. This is not a scripted encounter then. Maybe it is. Maybe you can run from them. I don't remember. Ah, that's bad. That should kill the Scolders, I think. Almost. Oh, wow, that didn't kill the Scolder. Alright, Zangetsu, go ahead and Shadow Bind, and then we'll attack away. Simple enough. There's no boss here, I don't think. Actually, I think sometimes there is. I think it's random. But it's just like a random enemy. It's not anything substantial. Pretty much the one thing that can happen in this dungeon early to you is running into Chimera Brains. Just run from them. There's no hope of defeating them, frankly. Oh. Lamias, they're the ones that... Storm Enemas? I think we can... Where are they? Yeah, Shadow Bind them. Hit the Lamia because... Counter with, Entice. Shadow Bind. Shadow Bind. Nobody else gets Shadow Bind. I'm hitting the Lamia because that Entice counter takes up her turn. And I don't want her attacking me. She hits very hard. Come on, game. I'd love to get the Crimson Cherry if I could. That's a really good katana for Tsukinowa. Because it's fire elemental and there's all those Scolders around. Come on. Don't really need heal salve until you get higher level, but it will be useful. Okay, yeah, this is the one that you have to encounter early. unfortunately. That's the one tile you have to step on. Yeah, emergency exit, don't care. And that one's annoying. Yeah, I'm not concerned about the timer at all this first run. Again, I don't worry about the timer until I get all of these. Caterpillars, just attack. Nothing else we can really do here. This is going to be an annoying one because it's every single enemy. Okay, I would love for this to be the Crimson Cherry. Right, we already got the Mithril Hammer. There is a better hammer for Gekkou here than the Mithril Hammer, but that's one of the rare treasures at the end. Hopefully I equipped that Mithril Hammer. I guess I should check. I don't remember equipping it. I should have if I didn't. Yeah, I hate these guys. Any day now, we'll kill him. Thank you. Yes, the Crimson Cherry! Yeah, I did equip it. That is an amazing katana because it is fire elemental. I don't think it actually does anything for our stats. Let's see, 19 and 20. Or 32. No, it doesn't. But it has fire elemental. It's very, very good. It's easily the best of the random treasures you can get here. But yeah, let's keep on trucking now. Yeah, I should have used a high potion there. But whatever. I think we're gonna go north. Yeah. This is the last chest here. Oh boy, Vampiruses, we want to use Flame on her alone. Vampire Bats, I believe they're weak to fire as well. Yes, okay. So that's what we're gonna do. Tsukinowa has the fire elemental katana now, so that's really gonna help him out. I was hoping to get that on my first run, because it's really good. Not like Mystic Veil good, but, you know, good enough. Flame on the Vampirus alone. Yeah, that Thundara hurts. Hate these guys, because they just use Blood Feast over and over and over again. Fire arrows, fire arrows. That should take care of her. It didn't? Oh, here, let me finish her off then. That still didn't do it. Okay. That still didn't do it. Okay. Wow. I guess she's got a lot more HP than I remember her having. Well, we're gonna use another flame then. That would confuse you, but I'm immune to it. Guess these guys have a lot more HP than I remember them having. Wow. That is something else. Just keep attacking her, I guess. There we go. Finally. Ton of health. Yeah, just keep using flame on her. And fire arrows, and you'll be good to go, I guess. Use Tsukinowa's MP here. Useless Maiden's Kiss. That's the last treasure here, so let's go to the next floor. Nothing down there. Even though there was a chest there before, there's not now. Don't worry about these guys, they just get in your way. I think they're just there to slow you down. Now, at this point, we want to go to the right, because the left isn't the exit, basically if you want to leave early. I did get the Crimson Cherry, so, you know, you could consider it, but there's no boss, so... You know, I wouldn't bother. Storm Animas, 3 of them. Yeah, we probably got to run from this. Unless we get Shadowbind off in time. Should have done the ones in the back, but I didn't think about it. I was kind of mid-panic, so... Because these things are really hard. So now we want to take out the one in the back, because that's the one that's not Shadowbinded. Which is why I should have done the other ones in the front. Or in the back first. And then leave the one in the front not Shadowbinded. So I could have killed that one, but that's okay. Okay, we won now. Granted, we did a ton of damage, but hey. What can I tell you? But yeah, those encounter tiles that like up or lower the encounter rate, they're all over the place. Let's click on this again. Yeah, we're in the crystal area. Yeah, to the left is just a teleporter out of here, trust me. Really? That didn't do it? We're gonna do this now because we have the Crimson Cherry, so I can have Tsukinowa attack the guy in the back here. Oh yeah. Yeah, that'll do it. Ooh, Payback Wave. That is a weird spell. I don't even remember how it works. Oh yeah, the lower your HP, the higher the damage. It's... I don't know, I never use it. I don't think I've ever used it. That's an encounter point. Oh crap, the Coeurls. Forgot about these guys. Yeah, we have to Shadow Bind them. There's no other option. Maybe Human Kite could one-shot them, but yeah, let's just do this here. Otherwise, they'll use Blaster and I will die. If you miss, do it again. Do not attack them without Shadow Bind. Just don't. It's not worth it. Sometimes they'll only paralyze you, but I would not take that chance. Okay, good. Now we can auto-battle. If they drop a Giant's Gloves, that would be really nice. I usually get one in this dungeon, but I probably won't now. Because I never do lately. Even though it's not that uncommon, but whatever. Okay, yeah. That's the one encounter tile you have to step on no matter what, every time you come into the dungeon. Ah, no treasure here. There's only one chest, so that's unfortunate. I was hoping I would get it. It's a Chakram and a Wind Spear. Chakram you equip on Edge, Wind Spear you equip on Zangetsu. On the previous floor, it was a Black Cowl, which is a headgear. I wouldn't equip it. Tsukinowa is the only one I'd even consider it for because it has speed on it, but it's completely useless because it doesn't protect from confusion, and you need that in this dungeon. Sometimes there's a boss right there, or somewhere, but not today, I guess. Yeah, we can still fight enemies, I guess. Okay, this is bad. Coeurls. We're gonna go ahead and use Shadow Bind. I will explain to you the other enemies. Attack the Lamia because she does the counters. That I want it to do. Gekkou will have him just attack because he doesn't have a long-range weapon. Okay, that should kill the Lamia. Now we should be able to kill the Coeurl here and be done with it. There we go. Now are we gonna get a treasure? Nope. We took too long. Kind of figured. That's fine. That almost always, I basically did that on purpose. Even if I was running through the dungeon, I wouldn't have made the 10-minute time limit. Now, normally you obviously want to be doing this, but I wanted to show you, the path without running too quickly for you. But normally you'll want to be doing that, although... Again, don't worry about getting the treasures until you got all the regular treasures. Or at least most of them. Because you don't want to be wasting time opening those chests. So once you get all 8 of those, you're fine. Except for maybe the Black Cowl. I mean, it's just not very useful, but I'll still go out of my way to get it for completion. Now, we want to basically go ahead and reset the moon to a new moon. Oh, it actually just changed. So yeah, we do need to reset it. I'm not going to run through the dungeon again on camera, but I am going to run through it again when I get basically all 8 of those treasures so that I can show you how to run to the dungeon without, you know, dealing with the treasure chests. I'm only missing 1, 2, 4 of those, and unfortunately 2 of them are on the 4th floor, so hopefully I get both of those, or get one of them on the next 2 runs each. You can't duplicate those. Once you get them, that's it. Let's see. We want to rebuy everything. As far as enemies that I missed, let's see. Blood Eyes. Blood Eyes are like floating eye things. They are incredibly powerful. They're immune to Shadowbind. I would just run. They're really not worth fighting. Once you max out potions, get the 20 Phoenix Downs, then you can start, you know, buying more high potions. Like that. Maybe an eye drops. Yeah, sure. We can get eye blinded. Yeah, tents aren't very useful. And then we would obviously go outside, save, run to the dungeon again. So I'm gonna go ahead and go out and save. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, basically they're weak to throw, so auto attack and hope that they attack you in a way that lets you kill them all. If not, run. Get out of there. Somebody drops dead, run. Chimera Brain, run away until both Tsukinowa and Edge are fast enough to damage it, because otherwise its Frost Breath is going to kill you. If you're ambushed, say goodbye. It's game over. Literally, there's nothing you can do. You're never going to run away in time. Use the smoke magic if you really need to get out of there, which Edge has. And I think eventually Tsukinowa gets, I forget, but Edge has it, so use it if you need to. It's an auto run. And it's instant too once you use it. Ghost Knights, just attack them with holy arrows. Ice Lizards, use fire arrows on them. There's Lamia Matriarchs, same thing as Lamia's, attack them, you're immune to entice. Lesser Marilith, they're the ones I think you can shadow bind. At least that's what it says in my notes. So I think you can shadow bind them. So shadow bind them and attack them. They're weak. They're resistant to lightning, so don't use lightning arrows. Mithril Golem, shadow bind and attack. Purple Babarois, just use flame all with Edge. And I think that's it. I think that's all the enemies I didn't fight there. So Bug Run, use shock from Zangetsu or Edge, but Zangetsu you might as well. He doesn't have much else to do with his MP, whereas Edge is going to be using flame all the time. So there you go. That's it. I'm going to be running through the dungeon now off camera. Once I get all the treasures from the normal floors, I will show you how to speedrun the dungeon. Yeah, this is Ryzen. Thanks for watching. Take care.